secular and democratic republic. The objectives stated by the preamble are to secure justice, liberty, equality to all citizens and promote fraternity to maintain unity and integrity of the nation. भाग्य में नहीं अपनी शक्ति में विश्वास रखो. I am also known as the father of the Indian Constitution. Justice is another name of liberty, equality and fraternity. Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar, popularly known as Baba Sahib, and he is also known as the father of the Indian Constitution. He was born on 14th April 1891. He was born into a family that was placed very in society. Because of this, he had many difficulties. He was intelligent and hardworking. He completed his studies in India and went for further studies to America and England. He became one of the most highly educated people of that time. He always felt that all Indians should be treated equally and fought hard for this. This is an important part of the Constitution. It says that all Indians are free and equal. In independent India, he became a minister in the government. A special assembly of 296 people from all over India was set up. These people had to think about what independent India should be like and to make laws for it. These laws form the Constitution of India. It contains the main laws according to which India is governed. One of the main people who drafted the Constitution was Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Cultivation of mind should be the ultimate aim of human existence.
Constitution Day, also known as Samvidhana Dina. It is celebrated in our country on 26 November every year to commemorate the adoption of the Constitution of India. On 26 November 1949, the Constituent Assembly of India adopted the Constitution of India, which came into effect from 26 January 1950. The Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment on 19th November 2015 notified the decision of the Government of India to celebrate the 26th day of November every year as Constitution Day to promote constitutional values among citizens. The Constitution of India was framed by a Constituent Assembly set up under the Cabinet Mission Plan of 1946. The Assembly held its first meeting on December 9, 1946 and elected Dr. Sachidanand Sinha, the oldest member of the Assembly, as Provisional President. On December 11, 1946, the Assembly elected Dr. Rajendra Prasad as its permanent chairman. The Constituent Assembly set up 13 committees for framing the Constitution, including a drafting committee under the chairmanship of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. On the basis of the reports of these committees, a draft of the Constitution was prepared by a 7-member drafting committee.
ಜೀವನವು दीर्घವಾಗಿರುವುದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಉತ್ತಮವಾಗಿರಬೇಕು. मी अशा धर्माला मानतो जो समता, बंधुता आणि स्वातंत्र्य देऊ शकेल. Translation: I follow and like the religion that teaches liberty, equality and fraternity. Fundamental rights and duties are the basic rights of an Indian citizen in the Indian Constitution. These fundamental duties and rights apply to all the citizens of the country, irrespective of their religion, gender, caste, race, etc. The fundamental duties and rights of the Indian citizen are as follows: right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, right to constitutional remedies, right to property. A constitution is a set of rules and regulations guiding the administration of our country. The Constitution of India is the framework for political principles, procedures and powers of the government. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was the chairman of the drafting committee. of the Constitution of India on 26 November 1949. It was made the center of law on 26 January 1950. It came into force. We should be very proud of the fact that a great Indian Jesuit, Reverend Father Jerome D'Souza, was a part of the Constituent Assembly which wrote our Constitution. It is the longest written constitution in the world, containing 395 articles, 22 parts and 12 schedules. Fundamental duties. It shall be the duty of every citizen of India to abide by the Constitution and respect its ideas and institutions, the national flag and the national anthem, to cherish and follow the noble ideals which inspired our national struggle for freedom, to uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity and integrity of India, to protect and improve the natural environment including forests, lakes, rivers and wildlife, and to have compassion for living creatures, to develop the scientific temper, humanism and the spirit of inquiry and reform, to safeguard public property and to abjure violence, to defend the country and render national service when called upon to do so, to promote harmony and the spirit of common brotherhood amongst all the people of India, transcending religious, linguistic and regional or sectional diversities, to denounce practices derogatory to the dignity of women, to value and preserve the rich heritage of our composite culture, to strive towards excellence in all spheres of individual and collective activity, so that the nation constantly rises to higher levels of endeavor and achievement. Who is a parent or a guardian to provide opportunities for education to his child or, as the case may be, ward between the age of 6 and 14 years.
Greetings on this special day. Today in India, we celebrate Constitution Day. On this very day, the 26th of November in 1949, our Constitution was adopted by the Constituent Assembly in India. What is the significance of this event? The Constitution of India is the supreme law of India. To explain further, the Constitution makes sure that the interests and needs of every Indian citizen are addressed, whether it be a common man working in a factory, a politician, or children like you or me. In simple words, it tells us how to make laws and the way the government should rule. Very importantly, it outlines the limits of the power of the government and lists the rights of citizens. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the chairman of the drafting committee, is considered the architect of the Constitution. A big change took place after the Constitution was adopted. The Union of India became a republic, that is, a country where people elect their leaders. We've now heard about the importance of the Constitution, what it does and who drafted it. But do we really need a Constitution? We can just have laws and rules for everything, right? No. Here are 3 reasons why. 1. It is the Constitution that makes sure people get what they deserve and save them from any wrong treatment. 2. The Constitution binds us together and saves the country from any internal disturbance or external interference. And lastly, it serves as the backbone of the country and is the key to national peace and harmony. The Indian Pledge is an oath taken to remind us of our responsibility towards our country. Inspired by the Constitution, we, the students of St. Joseph Boys High School, will now recite the Indian Pledge.
India is my country. All Indians are my brothers and sisters. I